Hey everybody, Joel Johnson here for our second edition of Future Friends Friday. And just to let you guys learn a little bit more about current students here at school. And today we are with Izzy Frazier, and you may have heard about her. She's often behind the camera for a lot of our Tuesday tours and stuff, but she is working in alumni relations now, and we wanted to give you guys the chance to meet her. So when you call the office or interact with us, you know who you're talking to. So thank you for coming, Izzy, and for sitting down with us. Could you tell us a little bit about where you're from, your major, what year you are in school, all that stuff?
So I am from Tallahassee, Florida, not too far from here. I am a senior. I'm graduating in April. Super excited about that. I'm studying international business, and then I'm also getting my minor in missions and evangelism.
Cool, great. With that leads us into our next question with your major. What sports or clubs or activities, anything you might be involved in? I know there's a pretty big one that we need to talk about. So
this year I'm serving as the president of SEU Enactus. If you don't know, Enactus is a global nonprofit, and the goal of Enactus is to use entrepreneurial action to create a more sustainable world, to create a better world. So that usually shows up in college campuses. So we have a club here on campus, and what we do is through a series of different projects, we work with anyone from business owners to children at Crystal Lake Elementary that you saw earlier this week on the alumni feed. We work with a lot of different people just to create those entrepreneurial ways to make what they're doing, how they're already serving, better and more sustainable. So I serve there. It's really fun. It's a great way to use my passion for sustainability and also my passion for business and my passion for people. So I really enjoy it. It's a really great opportunity and a lot of good experience.
now in Enactus, do you do competitions with other colleges and stuff?
Yeah, so every May there's a national competition. It'll start at the national level and then go into the hey, Dr. Miller, another alumni. So we do have a competition in May that we'll be competing in at the national level. I've never been, but I'm excited to go this year. It's a pretty big deal. I think we're competing against 300 plus other universities.
Wow.
So a lot of big corporations, CEOs and presidents are there. There's also a big job fair, so it's a big deal.
So another way that our students outside of athletics are competing against other schools and universities. That's great.
Yeah.
How did you end up at Southeastern? What got you here?
So I wanted to do, Dr. Miller is pointing at himself. I am in the honors program. Great guy.
You get to keep the scholarship.
I just won myself $1,500 from Dr. Miller.
There you go.
So the roundabout answer of why I'm here is that I did want to do something originally with missions. It's hard to do that at a secular university. I'm from Tallahassee, so Florida State was always an option, but Southeastern stuck out. So I pursued applying here, got a few scholarships, but not quite enough. So I remember I was actually at General Council, and National Fine Arts was combined in one that year. And I remember praying during one of those night services, like, Lord, just show me what you want me to do. And he specifically told me, Southeastern, that's where I want you. And so I was like, okay, I don't know how, but okay. Yeah. So the very next day, my senior pastor of my church had run into one of his friends at Southeastern at General Council, and long story short, they made a way for me to come through different scholarships and giving by my senior pastor, who is also an alum.
So some alumni got together and helped you out.
Pretty much. So it's impacted my world incredibly. I wouldn't have this amazing experience if it weren't for those alumni who
That's great.
who helped me out.
I love hearing that stuff. It's encouraging. Next question. Whatever topic you want to go about, share some of your experiences, whether it's in class, socially, dorm life, whatever it may be, something that comes to mind real quick.
Classes here are incredible. One of the things that has really stuck out is that I'm learning a lot of knowledge about business, about missions, and whatever that may be in classes, but I'm always also learning how to think. And that sounds kind of silly, but when you can think for yourself, and I don't know, there's something about the professors here that really have challenged me, my friends who have challenged me, different beliefs kind of coming together, and you have to figure out what you believe and what you stand for. So that's been something pretty impactful. The other side of that is social. I mean, Southeastern has been a really cool place where I've been able to meet a lot of friends that I know will be lifelong friends. A lot of crazy memories and moments, and but they've also I've been able to grow with a group of friends that I met freshman year.
Yeah.
So that's been really cool to see.
And in so many ways, those memories are just as important to your college experience.
Right. They're
as
both
classes.
very impactful.
Okay, so we know Enactus has been huge in your life, classes and all of that. How's God changed you since you've been here?
A lot of growing. I'm definitely a different person than I was freshman year in the best of ways. I wasn't a heathen or anything freshman year, but there's been so many ways that God's just shown me that it's less about me and way more about Him than I ever thought that I could ever wrap my mind around. So a big part of that is with missions. I used to want to be a full-time missionary, and I'm not putting that off, but I think that there's a lot of different ways that I can be missional every day in my own life, and it doesn't have to look like going overseas. And I just thought that it would look like that for me, and God's kind of broken that dream down to build it back up in a way that's more pleasing and more holy unto Him. So that's been a really major way that God's been working on me.
And that's our purpose. That's what we're here for, is to help people out that way. You mentioned earlier about some alumni who got together and helped you get here. What other ways do you think alumni can get involved with students on campus?
A really easy way is to be involved in our social media, which if you're watching this, you are right now. But working with Joel and with the Alumni Association, it's so much fun to read all the comments and look at the pictures, and that's a great way to just get involved. It's easy for you, it's fun to connect with your friends, to remember old memories. I love reading comments and stories, especially when I don't. There's a lot of times where I'll read something and I'll be like, Joel, what in the world is square bowling? And he'll share the story with me, and
Carl
we'll laugh.
Etheridge, that was you.
It's so fun. So that's fun for me. It's fun for other students to see when we highlight those kind of stories with the Monday mentions. And it's easy for you to get involved that way. And we really, really love doing that. We want to hear your story.
Well, thank you so much, Izzy. I appreciate it. And this is edition 2 of our Future Friends Friday. Hope you enjoy it. And again, keep submitting questions for us. And we'll see you guys soon. Thanks. Bye.